What up, Milty?
I am pumped for today's show, Marv.
Welcome to Cryptowise on this beautiful Tuesday morning. Thank you for joining us. For all of you new to Cryptowise, do us a huge favor and smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel and click on that little bell. That bell's going to get you real-time alerts when we drop. It is a big show here for you today, guys. We have a very special guest once again coming back, a returning guest to Cryptowise. Crypto in minutes, we've got Crypto Cohen in the house.
Yeah, he's going to be giving us his top 2 trades of the week. I can't wait because I'm ready to pack some bags, some new altcoins. I want some new alts, okay? I've got so many already, but I want more. I can't help it. I need more.
You degenerate, Milton. Milton's a full degen, guys. FYI, he's a full degen.
And we're doing a huge NFT giveaway today.
That's right.
If we get to those 100 likes. So if you want to get a head start on the rest of your fellow Cryptowisers, go to our Twitter at Cryptowise Daily. Our pinned tweet there, you retweet that. That's one of the steps that you got to do to be eligible to win today's NFT. And you are going to want to win this NFT. It's a beauty. Of course, we only give out beauties on this show.
What is it? Are you going to talk about it?
You want me to talk about it now? All right, let's talk
He's
about
going
it.
to say we got this beautiful NFT.
Well,
he's not even going to tell us what it is.
In radio, in YouTube videos and radio, we call that a tease.
Oh, we got a tease.
We throw out the tease and then we make them wait for it. But okay, since they've been good, here it is, Blissful Bulls. Okay,
Whoa.
I love this project. This project's actually from a fellow YouTuber here. His name is
these guys.
Ragnar.
These are cool.
Okay, he's Blissful Bulls. Here we go. All right, so these are the key features here. So look at this. That's the beautiful guy right there. So it's going to be obviously not him in particular, but you're going to be able to win one of these beauties. Okay, these are the key features about this project that I really like. One, very low supply, only 800 NFTs in this collection. Usually there's, 5 to 10,000 of these, not here. Okay, here there's only going to be 800 of these, so very premium this one. And this low mint price is beautiful, 0.25 SOL for this. And this was something interesting. So Ragnar, as I said, he's a fellow YouTuber. We've been chatting with him. And he said that he went to his community. He wanted to do so. He's a YouTuber who talks about NFTs more than anything, and he wanted to do his own project. So he's launching Blissful Bulls. He went to his community and he said, what price should I put the NFT for? What should I do for a minting price? They wanted 0.25 SOL, so that's what he put it at. And that's really community driven. He says his project is, and that's proof right there in the pudding.
That's awesome. I love the artwork. These guys are cool. I obviously the fact that they're super rare. There's only going to be 800 of them, and he's great.
Yeah, it's great. And obviously we're in a bull right now. You want good luck.
I
NFTs.
want that one. How do we get that one?
I know.
I love my gold crowns.
And he's got the Bitcoin chain there. I love
gold
that.
Teeth.
I think these guys are going to be good luck.
And
in
he's
this bull
jacked.
run.
He's looking like I am right now.
Yeah, he looks like Marv. This guy looks like Marv. Without Marv's teeth aren't.
Although
as
if
gold.
you could put a picture of Mr. Burns from The Simpsons there or someone like that, that's probably more like me now. Milt knows, guys. I went to the trainer yesterday.
Oh geez.
And I pulled my back out. So get me a bull that's like crippled. Please.
Marv's more grumpy than he normally is because of his back issue.
Don't screw around today,
He's got
guys.
a back issue. Let's have a look at the roadmap here for a second. So, 800 Blissful Bulls are going to launch here November 13th. November 13th. What day is it today, Marv?
It is the 12th?
No.
The 9th.
It's the 9th.
I'm not even on any painkillers.
All right, so early, I guess next week, the 13th. Whenever the 13th is, that's going to be the mint. And 0.25 SOL is a great price here. But 50% of the royalties are going to be going into community wallet. We like to see that. And then they're going to be also launching a female collection of these. But bulls are, in the NFT world, the bulls have always done really well. And I think in a bull run, having a good luck bull in your Solana wallet would be key. So if you want to win this guy, okay, not this particular guy, but one of these, you're going to be one of 800 people to own one. This is amazing. The fact that Ragnar is letting us do a giveaway here on our show, we appreciate that because, it's supporting our community. We love to do giveaways here. Ragnar is donating this NFT to our community, so thank him for that. But guys, you got to go to our Twitter at Cryptowise Daily. Okay, our pinned tweet here, retweet, okay, do a good like and a retweet here, and then, okay, comment, make a comment, make yourself stick out today. Stick out. We're going to have Crypto Cohen on. You can comment to Crypto Cohen. You can comment to Marv and I. But guys,
I want in on this. How do I get in on this?
No,
I want to comment. I want my bull, and I want the one with the crown.
You can afford 0.25.
Yeah, I know,
mint,
but
okay?
there's only 800, so I'm going to assume that it's going to sell out in seconds, this thing.
You can afford to mint 799 of them because one's going to our community, the rest you could mint. But guys, okay, the other thing I got to say, this is the rule. I don't make the rules. We just got to follow them.
Actually, you do make them.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to get to 100 likes, guys, especially with Crypto Cohen here today. I know that there aren't that many of you watching right now, but go call your family. Like, call your parents, your grandparents. What are they doing? They're just sitting watching Matlock right now. Get them watching Cryptowise and smash that like button.
Do you like how Milton chooses Matlock as his reference, guys?
It's my favorite show.
Wow.
It's my favorite
I bet
show.
you 90% of our audience doesn't even know who Matlock is.
They're Googling it. The Google Analytics going up huge for Matlock.
How about why not MASH? At least, something that I can recognize.
I thought grandparents watched Matlock.
Yeah,
that's what I watched with my grandparents.
That's true. Columbo.
All right, should we start talking crypto here? Because I want to bring Crypto Cohen on very soon.
Yeah, of course. I just want to take a quick peek at the market right now. We've got Bitcoin at 67,000. Guys, we hit new all-time highs for Bitcoin and Ethereum yesterday. Absolutely crushing it. We are seeing a little bit of blood in the market today at 67,000 on the hour. Ether at 47.99, just under 48, holding strong. We've got BNB at 645, Cardano $2.29, Solana $243. I'm skipping XRP. Our beloved Polkadot $51.66.
Kind of lagging. I'm expecting it to pump huge. I'm expecting the auctions starting next week. So come on,
I made a big prediction, so hopefully we can hit some of that. But yeah, the market's strong. We saw Bitcoin pump, Milt, and ETH pump. So what happens next? If Bitcoin stays around this position, do you expect it to stay here and go sideways a bit, or do you expect its next leg to just come?
No, I think if I had to put money on it, I am expecting a slight dip and then another pump.
In Bitcoin or the alts?
No, in Bitcoin.
In Bitcoin. So you're thinking a slight dip and then a pump?
Yeah. Slight dip, then up to 75, 80 range.
I'd like to hear Crypto Cohen's his opinion on that as well. All right, guys. Well, we've got Crypto Cohen in the house, Milt.
Crypto Cohen, come on out.
For those of you that don't know, Crypto Cohen is from Crypto in Minutes, which is an amazing group, which I highly recommend everyone go and check out. Crypto Cohen, how are you, my man?
All good, guys. Yeah, thanks for having me on again.
All the way from Australia.
Australia, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. What time is it there in Australia right now?
It's 2:20 in the morning.
True degen style.
This is what we like. Okay, this is the kind of people we like on our show. The ones that they stay up till 2 a.m. to be on Cryptowise. This is amazing. I got to
be up.
Yeah. We love having Crypto Cohen on there, and he's going to be bringing his top 3 trades of the week. I can't wait to hear these because I'm excited. I want to be in on these trades. But I do want to talk about Crypto in Minutes here for a second because those of you, we have an affiliate link in this video, and I just want to say, look, if you're new to crypto and you're thinking about trading, or I just highly recommend that you don't do it all on your own. I do like whether it's Crypto in Minutes. We really like Crypto in Minutes, but there are others out there. Just do your own research, but check Cryptos in Minutes out there. But in terms of trading, it's always good to watch and see what other guys are doing. But if you want it, you can either do crypto in minutes. They will give you their exact trades with their stop losses, all that good stuff to really protect you as you're trading. So you can either do what they say, or what I like to do is just have that as a reference when I'm making my own decisions. So throw that out there. I definitely highly recommend, if you're new to crypto, do not be out there just trading on your own. It definitely helps to have people to reference and to understand that you got to have your stop losses proper and all that kind of good stuff.
100%. Couldn't have said it better. It's important to have, people to bounce ideas off and, that sort of thing, because it can be quite a lonely existence as a trader if you're doing it by yourself. So, yeah.
And you guys have a really active community, which we liked, which is why we love having you on the show. You have over 700 people in your community, I believe. It's a Discord group, and you basically get access to everything if you join up.
You subscribe to it.
Yeah, it's a subscription.
What's the cost to join your group there, Crypto Cohen?
It's around $100 a month at the moment, but we have different sort of packages, 3 month, 6 month, yearly, and crypto US dollars payments. It's all kind of negotiable, but that's sort of the standard.
And can people just end it at any time? Like if they if they just want to try it for a month, can they just end it after that?
That's right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. They just send an email in and we sort it all out, and
right.
Yeah.
So no biggie there. So definitely, like for me, I was one of those people. I'm not going to lie. When I saw these sort of groups, I was like, ooh, that's that's expensive. That's money I could be putting into crypto. But then when I got in.
I jumped in head first into all these groups. Because I don't care.
Helpful.
Here's my thing.
Here's my thing.
If I'm going to spend $100 a month, I'm in other groups that cost me $500 plus a month, and the returns I'm getting by the advice of those groups and the counsel of those groups are way greater than the fee that I'm paying. So why not?
Yeah, it is helpful. I definitely find them helpful. All right, Crypto Cohen, let's go. I want to get into these trades. I got my bags packed. All right, let's hear. I want to hear trade number one this week. What's your number one trade this week?
All right, so I'm extremely bullish on the Solana ecosystem. We are in the group. We've been long on Solana from about $64, and we're now sort of up at $240. So I think that's pretty good return. That's around at the moment 275%. But what we're basically expecting is we're thinking Solana is going to sort of move into this 320 zone or 300, and then it'll probably top out there. It may end up just going way higher, but we think it's going to sort of top out around this zone here, which we've marked out, and that's kind of what we've been sort of had our sights set on for quite a while now. And
so what's that? Sorry, what's that price there that you're pointing at? What's the range there?
We've kind of got a range between 280 and 300 and sort of 20. That's kind of the range at the moment. And we're projecting that using Fibonacci extensions. So yeah, that's sort of the range which we're thinking that wave 5 of this impulsive move up can sort of end. And then when it does end, we believe that some of the smaller altcoins within the Solana ecosystem will start popping off a lot more aggressively. So yes, which leads me to trade number one, Step Finance. It's about 166 million market cap, so not small, but it's not huge either. And just the overall structure looks very, very nice. So yeah, something that we've been sort of, I think we longed it at around 67 or 65 cents. So we're kind of up about almost 100% or so. But we think it can definitely go a lot higher than where it is currently. I mean, just when you zoom out, it's just looking very, very nice overall. It's sort of still fairly relatively down near its lows, from the absolute lows, it's only up, 500%, which, compared to some of the other stuff, that's not that much. So, $3 doesn't seem out of the question, and, who knows where it could go, really.
Yeah, so what's that last resistance zone there? It looks like it's getting close to whatever that resistance was.
Yeah, that's like $1.30 on the daily. That's sort of $1.34 resistance.
So would you wait for it to clear that resistance zone, or are you confident enough that the trade right now you can kind of enter the trade at any moment?
Yeah, so we think since the market's sort of dipping across the board, it's actually providing some good opportunities. So if you're buying for sort of the long-term hold, then this here is actually looking
a
like
good
it's,
entry.
Fairly good. good entry. It's
And
already
so
down,
what kind of time frame you looking at here for Step Finance? And guys, this is Step Finance that we're looking at. This is a project on Solana.
I'm actually here on it.
All right, yeah, let's have a look.
I'm taking a look because I'm thinking about getting a bit of a bag as we speak live here with everybody because I'm a full degen, guys.
I know.
Crypto Cohen, I'm a full degen.
I didn't know about this one. I didn't know about Step Finance until Crypto Cohen told me about it. And I looked at it this morning. I like it.
Should I do $1,000 worth?
Do $1,000.
Yeah, it's like Zappa. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, do it.
There we go. Look at this. Okay, I'm in. So by the way, the first time I'm ever in here, I went to their website, right? And I can see my dashboard. If I go to my dashboard, it shows me I've connected my Phantom, my Solana wallet, and now I want to go to swap. And so I can see in this wallet I've got 25 Sol. So here I've chosen to swap Sol for Step, and I will get 958 Step for my 4.5 Sol. Do you think this is a good move? Do you think this is a move? Should I
wait? I just got to say, I think it's a good move for Marv, but I would say this: do not try this at home, kids.
Why?
I always say this every day. I say, do your own research to people.
Definitely don't do what Marvin does.
Do your own research. Marvin's research is hearing the word Step, and he goes in. He's already Googled it, and he's already buying it.
Boom.
But I think he might have something here on this one. I like Step, and hopefully
I just bought it.
Okay.
I just bought
good
957, guys.
I love it.
Thank you.
All right,
Crypto Cohen, don't let me down on this one.
Yeah.
So what's the time?
Exactly.
What's the time frame on when you think this is going to hit and where are we at with these 5 waves? Because Crypto Cohen loves his 5 waves. So where are we at with the waves?
Love the waves. We're all about the waves in crypto a minute. So it just helps us sort of navigate the markets and basically we in short, I think it's going to start rocketing fairly soon because this I thought was an ABC correction, and I was sort of mulling another move down lower. So I was thinking that this from this level was going to sort of do something like this, and come down and sweep the lows here at this point, and then start going up again. But it hasn't done that. So I think we're actually already starting this next leg up. So I think we're already in like underway, basically.
I like when you start drawing those lines super high.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
So what's your final target on here? Like, okay, let's say that people are like Marv here and they're FOMOing in. At what point should they start thinking about taking some profit?
So basically, if this is the wave 1, and then this is a 2, and then we're in the middle of a wave 3, or at the beginning of a wave 3, using Elliott wave again and Fibonacci extensions to project a possible take profit around $3, it seems to be like it's a good price to
right. I like it. So like maybe to take your initial investment out there at the $3 and maybe let it ride.
Yeah, exactly. And as price sort of, makes, goes up and, does these sort of, up waves, you can sort of, what we tend to do as well in these conditions is we'll just raise our stops below the swing lows. We won't necessarily take profit. So
can you tell me, Crypto Cohen, when you raise your stop, right? So let's say that trajectory is right and you've raised your stop to the next level, and then it comes down. Let's say there's a few hours where it comes down and it hits your stop and you get stopped out. What do you do at that point? Because long term, you want to be in this position, let's say, right? Are you going back in and resetting a new stop? Are you waiting for it to level out before you make your decision? If you've decided that you want a long step for the next month or whatever it is, but you get stopped out, what do you do?
Well, I mean,
are you out?
It's a good question. So yeah, we are out for the time being. We never chase trades. So if we get stopped out, we'll sort of usually wait for the dust to settle and then hopefully wait for an opportunity to come back to us. So if we get another dip, so say we got stopped out here and then it's this whole rally, and then it started doing a bit of a correction, and we were still bullish long term, then we would look to enter it again on a dip here, and then put the stop again below there. So it's getting a little bit.
So you're never chasing. You're never chasing.
No, we'll never chase. If we get stopped out, we'll just eat that, and then we'll wait for another opportunity to present itself, and then we'll get some exposure. But yeah, we don't chase trades because if we get stopped out, yeah, that's kind
So
of you're
important.
wrong about.
It's so important for people to understand, guys. Stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. That will protect you, especially in crypto, because we've seen the tsunamis where you think, I'm safe. I don't have to worry. I don't need to put a stop loss on. Boom, tsunami comes. You're done.
It's happened to me a few times, guys.
Yeah. All right. So Step Finance, number one. I love that one, Crypto Cohen. I love it.
Thank you.
What's number two?
And just before I go over to number two, guys, so looking at Step against Ethereum as well.
Yeah,
it's got
yeah.
a similar structure. So Ethereum's obviously very bullish at the moment. But Step has done this 5-wave move up. This is kind of just a structure that we look at. I won't draw the waves, but we look at charts all day, every day. So we kind of, we just look at a structure and we go, yeah, this is looking good. And it's done this initial leg up, and it's done an A, B, C corrective move in 3 waves. So it's now ready for the next move, which is going to, as I showed in the other chart, take us up for the next leg, which will be for a wave 3. Which, if we draw the extension, just how we did with the other chart, around this level here, which from this point it's sort of 150% move. So yeah, we're very bullish on Step and think it's gonna be a good performer.
Love it.
Well, I'm also now bullish on Step. I was just playing around in here real quick, and so they've got this cool dashboard, guys. And what else I see is when I connect my Phantom, not only can I see my breakdown of what's in this wallet, I got 20 Sol and now have 955 Step. It also shows my collectibles here, which is really cool. Anyways, I'm gonna look more into this. Thank you so much for that. What's the next one? What's the next one?
So the next one. So yeah, there's so many to choose from. It was really hard to really narrow it down to 2 or 3. But the next one is GRT. So the graph, which is, everyone's probably
I covered this. I covered this all way back when the graph was trading at like 30 cents or something. So no, 50 cents is when I started covering the graph way back before, and then it hit its all-time high.
Blue chip.
Great.
This is a blue chipper. So unlike Step Finance, guys, this is definitely more of an established
top 20,
project.
I think.
Yeah, this has got to be
or top 40. What are we at?
it's top 40. I think it's number 40.
Number 40. Okay.
Great. I like
so
it.
it's a 6 billion. So,
Still
it's
halfway
not
from
small.
its last all-time. It looks like.
Yeah, and that's exactly why we like it. It's still kind of quite down from its all-time highs. We've seen a lot of other stuff break all-time highs already. We think it's it's not it's not going to rug. It's not a scam. It's a kind of a well-established project. It might not do 100x, but it's definitely benefit from this rally. And given that it's still way down from the highs, 50% still. And obviously from here going up, it could be another 100%, maybe more. But I think in the short to medium term, we're looking at around $2 for a possible sort of termination point for this this leg up, and then we could maybe see another correction and then more upside. But we don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, so we're sort of taking it one step at a time. But the structure is looking very nice. We had this 5-wave move up, we had a move down, and we're in the process of doing another leg up, and eventually it'll move around to $2. That's kind of what we're looking at this point in time. And I've got my magnet here, which is just that's where it's going.
Does that help bring it up? Is that when you put the magnet there, does that help?
It does. It helps me.
I like it. So the graph is number 2. Okay, wait. Before we get to, I like the graph. I love that chart that you're.
I think
showing
the graph
us.
is actually a great project anyway for a spot position.
I think
well.
I agree. As a spot in your blue chip portfolio, it's a great one. Okay, but before we continue here, I got to remind people, especially people new in watching right now, we're doing an NFT giveaway, guys. We're going to be giving away one of these beautiful Blissful Bulls.
Blissful Bulls.
Let's have a look at these beauties.
Oh my gosh.
One lucky Cryptowiser is going to go home with
getting the guy with the
Blissful
crown.
Bull.
I'm
These are
feeling it.
minting on November 13th, only 0.25 Sol. What you got to do, first step to be eligible, come to our Twitter here at Cryptowise Daily. Retweet the pinned tweet, which is basically putting out today's show. It's got the link to today's show. Make sure you do that because that's step 1 to be eligible. We'll let you know about how else you will be eligible after Crypto Cohen tells us his 3rd trade of the week.
Third trade of the week.
All right, Crypto Cohen, give us number three. Give us number three.
For those of you just
number
joining
3.
us, this is Crypto Cohen from Crypto in Minutes.
Pleasure to be here as always, guys. So yeah, number 3, it was really hard to toss up between Radium, which is another Solana ecosystem coin, and AVAX, which everyone knows about. It's a layer 1, but it's just looking very, very nice. And the reason why we like anyway, I want to go with AVAX because it's not a small cap, by any means, but it's looking, very nice on the overall time frame. And obviously Solana has been, a really strong performer as well. And when we compared sort of AVAX to Solana, what we noticed is that AVAX is looking, kind of strong against it. So we longed AVAX in our group before it sort of started making this, big move. So we've sort of captured this sort of 30% move against Solana. So what we noticed was this is the AVAX against Solana, by the way, guys.
Interesting. I like it.
Yeah. So it's sort of not too many people look at these sort of cross pairs. I mean, they'll look at it against US dollars and look at it against Bitcoin maybe, and then maybe Ethereum, but to actually compare, AVAX to Solana or step to Ethereum or whatever, not so common, but we find it's quite helpful, and it's something that we kind of lean on in the group. And anyway, we had this nice impulsive move here, very strong move, and then we had a slow sort of choppy bleed down, and now we're sort of starting to see a nice sort of move up again. So we think AVAX is going to basically outperform Sol over the next coming period. So yeah, you heard it here first. We think it's going to,
because it has had a strong move this week. So I was a little bit surprised to see this on your list, but you think that there's way more strength to be had here, in AVAX? I mean, we covered Avalanche ecosystem yesterday on the show, actually. A lot of exciting things happening there for sure. So you think that there's still a lot more room to grow here?
Yeah, we're still bullish on AVAX. I mean, it's actually done, it's done sort of 5 waves up of within another 5 waves. So it's kind of, it gets a little bit like Inception, there's like waves within waves here. But basically, we're tracking this as, like it's done sort of a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. And now we're sort of in a corrective sort of pattern here, which is kind of yet to be seen. It could be sort of more of a sideways, corrective move where it sort of, bounces up and then down and then up and then down and then it goes up again, or it's going to sort of do something like this and then another sort of bigger leg down and then it'll continue up. But there's definitely more upside in our view for AVAX, and we're long in the group, and we're pretty bullish on it. It's we kind of, we couldn't sort of ignore it, and I wanted to sort of mention that on this show because we're excited about AVAX.
I love it. Well, those are 3 great trades. I think Crypto Cohen bringing the gems today.
Bringing the gems.
The step finance.
Yeah, me too. Thank you for that. I got my little bag here live on the show. Tell us something about the overall market right now. We're seeing Bitcoin at 67 now. We're seeing Ethereum at 4,800. What's your take on this week? What do you think that's going to happen over the next few days in this month? I know you don't like time frames so much in the short term, but what do you see happening here?
Yeah, so Bitcoin obviously looking really, really good. We've had a massive daily, and we're now seeing, a little bit of some weakness set in, which is perfectly normal after you've seen such a massive move. So, expecting, probably price to retrace some of this candle here and, more upside, basically. We're kind of buying dips. I heard a little ding in the in the server before, and I think one of the other traders longed it for the group. So where is it? I definitely heard something. Yes, yeah, we longed it. Yeah, just about
awesome
15 minutes ago. So
you're still quite bullish on it.
Yeah, we're definitely bullish on it. We've got basically our take profits up at around 75k. We long Bitcoin at around 34k. In the group, we've
fantastic. Yeah, that's what we like to hear.
All right, time is not our friend. We got to let you go, Crypto Cohen.
Crypto Cohen,
thank you so much for being on the show again, guys. Check out Crypto in Minutes, okay?
I'm adding a referral link in our description of this video. If you want to check it out, please do click on the referral link.
All right, Crypto Cohen, thanks as always. Love looking at those charts.
Cheers, guys. Take it easy.
Get some sleep, friend.
See you, friend. Bye.
All right, guys, that was Crypto Cohen, our friend from Crypto in Minutes. The guy knows his stuff. Obviously, the Step Finance one, that was a good one. I just want to show here, I got on my screen here, Kalau. Because he was talking about AVAX as one of his trades this week, Avalanche, and the Avalanche ecosystem is booming. We actually talked to the team here at Kalau over the weekend, just having a chat. Because we're interested in all the different ecosystems. And I remembered that he said they were launching this week, so I thought I would try, pull it up here. It's my first time looking at it. So this is one of the first major NFT marketplaces launched on Avalanche, and it's booming already. You got tons of stuff on here already. So definitely, if you're looking for different ecosystems, if you're looking at NFTs in different ecosystems, if you're looking for Avalanche NFTs, check out Kalau.
Kalau, yeah, this is exciting. I actually, the whole AVAX ecosystem is just primed. It's just primed, man. It's primed. And it's interesting talking to a lot of the guys that, were really bullish on Solana for the last while, now moving over to the new ecosystems like AVAX. And, as Crypto in Minutes just said, AVAX has a lot of room there.
Yeah, I got to say, that was another thing. So we have a good buddy of ours who got in really early on Solana. And we messaged him over the weekend just to see what was going on, congratulate him because Solana has been so amazing. And he was like, oh yeah, I've moved on to AVAX. So he took his profits out of Solana and he's going all in now on the AVAX ecosystem.
Now, a question from the community here. What makes AVAX so special? It supports 4,000 transactions per second, but DOT supports up to 100,000.
Well, yeah, I mean, look, if you're comparing AVAX to DOT, what makes it special? Nothing. Okay, DOT is DOT is special.
That's
okay?
clear cut for you.
DOT is number one, 100%. I don't know, AVAX. I've been using AVAX. It's, look, I agree with you in terms of the question. I don't know what makes it super special in that it's a good experience. It's all right. It's not super cheap.
I actually
it's not
don't
as
think the
cheap
experience is that great compared to like Sol and some of the others, to be honest with you.
I mean, it's a little bit cumbersome to get onto to get AVAX onto your MetaMask. There's an extra step there that you don't have to do with the other ones. But once you're on it, it's good. It's good. But I guess what really is, it's the network effect at some point, right?
Right.
Can you get the network effect? And they've got a lot of people with deep, deep pockets that are committed to getting that network effect. And we're seeing it's working so far. But will they be able to sustain? I don't know. But I do think over the next couple of months, there's going to be a lot of attention because people are pumping a ton of money. You're getting a lot of developers going over to AVAX, and you're getting projects like Kalau launching. So that does make it special for at least the time being because it's new. You're going to see exciting dapps go on it. But don't compare anything to DOT.
No, don't compare anything to DOT. The price action is speaking for itself, though. I mean, it's been pumping on the 90-day 400%, Milt.
But I got to say this. I do agree that these L1s aren't all going to be able to sustain.
No,
we saw with Polygon, which is, I guess a side chain of Ethereum. But like what happens is they create these huge funds to incentivize people to bring liquidity. Like I showed yesterday, Aave is doing this right now on Avalanche. So a lot of people move their liquidity over because they get extra yield. But once that fades, like we saw with Polygon, a lot of that liquidity, that liquidity chases the next hot layer.
Right.
But so in terms of long-term stability, I think Solana is doing a really good job. But I obviously on this channel, we think that DOT is going to be the one that really has that long-term, has the vision for a sustainable ecosystem in the long term.
And we are only 48 hours away from the parachains beginning, so to speak, on DOT.
Yeah, amazing. What's this comment here? So from this is one of our commenters saying, from a developer's perspective, AVAX is a headache since it has 3 blockchains working in parallel. That's true. DOT is very easy to develop a dApp on. I totally agree. This is a good point. And also, like, I'm not a developer, but those 3 chains, the 3 blockchains on AVAX is a bit confusing even as an investor. You're like, I got to take this from the C chain to the X chain or whatever. So it is a little bit more confusing. Whereas something like Solana is super easy, but all long-term, obviously, DOT is our friend. Okay, guys, I got to remind you, it doesn't look like, Marv, it doesn't look like we're going to be giving this away today. Well, where are we at likes-wise?
20.
Okay, yeah.
We're 20.
Okay, so guys, you know the drill. This is what's going to happen.
Blissful Bulls.
we are going to post today's video on YouTube, and I'll tweet out the link. You're going to have to retweet that tweet and comment on this video when we post it. Not right now, when we post it later today, when it's there for good. Comment on it. Honestly, it's going to come down to best comment wins. But you're going to
best comment wins.
But you're also going to have to retweet that tweet, okay, that has the link there for
And if
us.
you don't win a Blissful Bull, I do recommend that you add this to your calendar because it's coming up pretty soon. There's only going to be, 799 of them or less?
Well, we're giving one away today, so that's only $7.99, and I'm sure there's a lot of other people waiting to get this one because our friend Ragnar, who is another YouTuber, talks a lot about NFTs. He's got good connections within the NFT space. But what I love about this, 0.25 Sol. Is so much cheaper than most mints out there, and you're getting one of these cool looking bulls, I like it.
My recommendation, anybody getting into NFTs, is the first and foremost, here's a Blissful Bull that you can win for free by participating with Cryptowise, but also get involved in the community. Join their Discord, get on their Twitter, and get involved with the community of the project. If you find a project like Blissful Bulls that you like, get involved. That's my recommendation.
Yeah. So the mint here is going to be November 13th. So just before we go, I just want to do a quick check-in because, we got to talk DOT every day on the show. Where's my DOT?
Your tab management.
There it is.
There we go.
All right, okay. I've been watching Matlock too much, it takes me a while to get to my tabs. Okay, so let's just have a quick look here because one of our friends is now in first place. Because look, Pioneer got their parachain yesterday.
Quartz!
So congratulations to Pioneer. We got a first place. Or the Quartz Unique Network. They could be getting their parachain this week, guys, which is super exciting. But do not rule out Gensero and also our friends at Integrity because, the whole controversy that's behind them, they're moving forward. And I see a lot of people are now reinvigorated to support Integrity, knowing that it's definitely going through. So I'm rooting for Integrity. I'm rooting for Quartz. Come on, boys. Let's get those parachains this week and next week. Come on.
Let's go Quartz.
And
Let's go Quartz.
On the Polkadot side, wow, Akala is gobbling up some DOT.
I know.
10 million.
10 million.
They have 10 million DOT locked up. This is insane.
It's crazy.
That is insane.
Absolutely crazy.
Okay, so the auction hasn't even started. They've got 10 million in DOT locked up. Moonbeam's got 5.5 million. A-Star, 1.5. Our friend Sota. Look at all the DOT that's being locked up, and they haven't even started yet. I can't believe the price hasn't moved yet, but it's going to catch up at some point. So that's an update on the DOT market cap.
You know what shocks me though? Like looking at the Kusama parachains, right? What shocks me is the price action on Kusama. We saw a pump, right? We saw a pump a few days back over to 512 there, Milt, and now we're at 465. And every time one of these auctions ends, all of that Kusama is being locked into that project. So how does this price action so volatile like this? I don't understand. Is it when I just don't get it. I don't get it. But long term, you have to be bullish. Look at all the Kusama constantly being locked week to week to week.
I do think with something like so many people have been late to the Kusama and DOT game that I do think the early adopters, which there were like really heavy duty supporters of...
They're sitting on a ton of bags?
Yeah, they're sitting on huge bags that they got for cheap. So anytime you see the pump, they're like taking their profit. But that goes into the hands of people who want to join these crowd loans. So I think eventually that's going to level off and we're going to see a huge pump for both DOT and Kusama.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, last night was a scary night, Milt, before we just finish off here. I got a call from my dad and he was like, and he's in his 80s, and he was like, I want to invest some money in Bitcoin. Can you please invest some money in Bitcoin? I think it's going over $100,000. And I said, yeah, Dad, we've been talking about this for a long time. And then he said, also, tell me about this Polkadot.
No.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
Yes. He's in his 80s.
That's scary, guys. But we still got a bit of time to milk this bull run.
We got a lot of time to milk this bull run.
Speaking of bulls, guys, later today, make sure you retweet the tweet, comment on our video that's going to be posted later today to win one of these Blissful Bulls.
They are blissful indeed, Milton. It's been a lot of fun. We will see you tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern.
10 a.m.
10
Eastern.
a.m. Eastern. No longer 11 a.m. Eastern. It is 10 a.m. Eastern. To our entire beloved Cryptowise family, thank you for joining us. If you are new to the channel, thank you and welcome. Please do us a huge favor, everybody. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click on that little bell. Till tomorrow, Milton.
See you then.